What's poppin', what's pimpin'? I really hope you boys and girls are out there simping. It's your boy G Smooth giving you urban news you can use so you don't get confused with that moist shit out there on the tube. Live from the DFW in the Lone Star because I fly like a beetle bug in my own car. What's going down? I got A-City and Young Low up in the building. Shit, what's poppin', y'all?
What's poppin', what's poppin', what's happening?
Shit,
What it do? Paunchy Players Inc. Soultrane Radio, Soultrane Production Radio podcast. We in.
That's what it is, man. I mean, a lot of things been going on lately, y'all, and we touched on a lot of things, and we don't want to keep touching on certain things, so we're gonna kind of like change it up a little bit. Tonight we talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine, and then we're gonna talk about the black folks that's tuning for Trump, like Candace Owens. And should African Americans buy land and start our own state or our own city, you know, and really kind of like separate from the fuck shit. So basically, we're gonna start with the Tekashi 6ix9ine. Now, A-City, you called me early this week. No, or was it last week? And you said, damn, Tekashi 6ix9ine got a new song he working on with Akon.
Right, and then come to find out they're working on one with Nicki Minaj too.
Already done. It's already done. That bitch
it's already done.
Called
see?
Trolls. It's called Trolls.
Okay.
And
so go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I don't like Nicki Minaj's verse. But
I ain't even heard the song.
I like the video though.
It's fly.
I mean,
he talking shit.
Oh yeah, you know he gonna talk this shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I was explaining to one of y'all the other day, man. I mean, everybody's sitting here, you know, the code to the streets and all that shit, which is cool because some people abide by, some people don't. But before there was a street code, there was still a racial code, bro. And I hate to spin it back to that, but at the end of the day, who did Tekashi 6ix9ine really snitch on? He ain't snitch on nobody that look like him, bro. And I keep saying that. People keep talking about that. To me, it's the same thing as an informant in any organization that's of a different race that infiltrates that organization and take it down. It's the same shit. And I know he wasn't no informant, you know what I'm saying, because he wasn't originally a lawman, but at the same time, like, he don't owe no loyalty to no niggas. Then when you counteract that shit with the shit that the niggas was doing, I mean, that's why the niggas snitch. I don't condone it. Y'all don't condone it. But I get it, because at the end of the day, ain't nobody in his community mad at that nigga for that. Niggas is mad, but he wasn't no nigga or no street nigga in the first place.
Well, see, this the thing though. BG Knockout that was with Eazy-E, you know, back in the day. BG Knockout, you know what I'm saying? A-Trey Crip. He said it, bro. He was like, shit. He was like, there's a code in the prisons out there in Cali. And he was like, where you don't snitch on your own game, but you will snitch on somebody else in another game because it's an art of war. Because they're not affiliated with y'all, so it's not considered snitching when you snitch on other motherfuckers. And that's basically what it sounds like. What you're saying is that
right, but even though and that's exactly what it is, because even though he was a part of that gang, if they was doing him bad the way they was doing him, really he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to defend what he did because I don't believe none of that. I just believe
he put a hit out on that dude Duck, and he put a hit out on Chief Keef. But Chief Keef so gangster, it was funny as fuck. Chief Keef didn't even budge when the motherfucker shot at him. He just thought it was a fire pop.
Chief Keef knew that nigga working with the laws, bro. Chief Keef knew that nigga working with the laws because Chief Keef got the inside plug. That nigga really a gangster. He knew 6ix9ine was working with the law. He knew it. He even called that nigga a goddamn informant. So a lot of times, bro, with this shit, it's real deeper than what is shown. Like they already had Shotty whole crew took him down from that CEO Chinese dude that was getting fentanyl online from China. That nigga was with a male matrix. That nigga was male matrix main plug to the dope. The laws caught his ass like a year in, so they already had these niggas gone, bro. Tekashi just sealed the goddamn fucking envelope with extra shit to free his own ass. It's almost like if you look at all those mafia members that they make movies about, and all these niggas that everybody want to be like and rap about, They snitched on the
They
whole
snitched.
line
They
for
sure
them to
did.
be free, my nigga.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
here's the difference.
If you look
Here's
at
the
the
difference.
streets, my nigga, hold on, let me finish. If you look at the streets, niggas snitch on the other trap because the trap is running more than that trap. I've seen this
It
shit happen a
goes
lot of times.
untalked about,
Niggas
though.
snitch
Don't
on a
nobody
lot of my
talk about
niggas'
it.
traps, my nigga. This nigga trap booming on the end of the street. He don't fuck with us. We gonna call the laws on that nigga. Get that nigga off the block. Come on, my nigga. This shit deep. Nigga, I was with another trap, Flame. You know what Pacific trap I'm talking about. Nigga, that nigga used to know when the laws were coming.
Oh yeah, hell yeah,
you know who I'm talking about, but I'm just saying. So at the end of the day, bro, this shit is above what we see and what we hear and what we think, and nobody cares about him being no snitch, my nigga. They like 6ix9ine because of his music. DJ Academic said
Yeah,
well, Elo, we talked about this earlier.
That's kind of true, but that's kind of not. Like I said, nigga, it's a totally different ball game if he was black and he was snitching. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They'll be at his
Gutter
hands right now.
snitching. Gutter was on Crime Stoppers. Gunner.
But that shit don't matter.
I don't even know
why
who
it don't
Gutter
matter.
is. I don't even know
Gunner.
who
What
Gutter
I'm
is.
saying
Why? Young Thug artist.
I
what I'm saying
that ain't gonna
is,
stop his sales. I don't give a fuck who you are. The game ain't like the game when we was young, bro.
If what you say is true, whoever this, I don't know what the young nigga you talking about, but whatever
it don't matter. It ain't the same
whatever
as
you say is
when we
true.
was young and Tupac was out, Spice One, E40, all these Pimp C, Bun B, Master P, nigga, even when Cash Money came in the game. Bro, that's a different ball game to where you couldn't do shit like that back then.
I agree, but at the same time, they wasn't mixing up. See, the thing that really makes the Tekashi thing different, and ain't nobody talking about it, is the race, bro. I don't give a damn what nobody say.
You know why they ain't talking about the race? You know why they ain't talking about the race?
That's exactly it, AC.
But you know why they ain't talking about
That's the only reason why he getting the pass.
But no,
bro.
do you know why they not? Do you know why they not?
Because he looks like a girl.
Because who owns the black radio stations and BETs, bro?
Oh, of course. But that's no,
it's the same. No, it's not. It's the same thing. Because when a Mexican artist come out, his ass can be top 100, top 1 on the black station.
All right.
When a white artist come out, they can be number 1. Hold on. When a white artist come out, they can be number 1 on the black station. But nigga, it's hard for a black nigga to be number 1 on the white stations, country stations, Spanish stations. You don't even see not one black nigga on the Spanish station.
Did it.
Right, but you validating my point. You validating my point. And then I'm gonna ask you this. Now I don't know what Tekashi 6ix9ine is, bro. But do you? I'm just assuming maybe he's Hispanic. So you think if he was a part of some Hispanic crew, nigga, he'd be out here proud of that shit that he did, bro, and not giving a fuck? I guarantee he would, nigga.
He'll be dead.
He'll be gone.
If it was a Mexican gang, they would have wrapped his ass up.
But it's a difference though. It's a difference though. You don't have black gangs owning the police department, my nigga. It don't work that way with black people.
It doesn't matter, bro.
You got cartels, you got Aryan Nation, you got KKK, you got all these fucking Italian mafia, you got the goddamn Chinese, the Russian mafia. They own the government. But the black mafia is a motherfucking nuisance.
The bottom line is this though, nigga. Can't no person that a black person that claims to have a street persona go do what 6ix9ine did, then go do tracks with Akon and Nicki Minaj. Them motherfuckers gonna tell.
Not gonna happen because they know the game.
That's my point, bro.
But then you gotta also think like this.
He a snitch, and they gonna act like they're uncomfortable.
But you gotta think like this, nigga. This is a business. This shit.
I get
McDonald's.
that.
This is McDonald's. And for any nigga to sit there and worry about if this nigga snitching or not, he's not a fucking corporation. Because Universal Studios, Sony Records does not care if he's snitching or not. This nigga's pulling numbers up.
That's what I was just gonna say.
This is about money.
Nigga, if I'm a
CEO thing, it's money, my nigga. It's a business.
It is.
Nigga, if I'm a CEO of a label, bro, I'm gonna be like, shit, nigga, I don't give a fuck what this nigga got going on personally. Can this motherfucker make me some sales, man? Can this motherfucker get the crowd? And if you look at it, if you go to Tekashi 6ix9ine's Instagram page, it's all kinds of kids on this shit, dog.
Right.
All kinds of kids on this shit, dog.
Now, and that part, I ain't disputing at all. But what I am saying is, though, if it's a nigga and he did exactly what Tekashi 6ix9ine did and then walked around proud about it, nobody's fucking with him. That's where the racism part come in, bro. That's the point I'm making, bro. That's the point that I'm making. Can't no nigga do that.
That is true.
Can't no black person do that.
That is true. That is true. But it's not. It's not. What's
How's it true and it's not?
Hold on. Let me tell you. It's not. It's not 100% true. It's a what's that word mean you was talking about years ago? You helped me learn this word, dog, years ago. What's that word where you got something is all true all the way? It's because for it to be true, that means every person of this nature, what you said. Look, every
the word is boudin.
What does it mean? Boudin sausage?
This nigga stupid.
Boudin sausage?
No, I mean, I'm not saying to make it all about
race,
bro, but I'm
you better
saying.
You better get your bamboo booty ass on somewhere, nigga. Old monkey chest ass nigga.
These niggas tripping now.
All I was saying was it's not all the way true because Alpo
snitched. SpongeBob SquarePants built ass.
Who snitched?
SpongeBob ass.
Alpo snitch. Alpo snitch.
Let me tell you something. I don't know. Wait a minute.
Hey, Gary, is that bird shit on your desk? Nah, that's just food you drop from your long ass neck, nigga. That shit be like bird shit.
I want my baby back, baby back. Chili, baby back, real back, built ass.
Mom, I just want to go see Gary the giraffe at the zoo. I just want to see the giraffes. Can I see the giraffes?
Well, I mean, all I'm saying is this. It don't matter what nigga snitch. A lot of niggas gonna snitch. But they didn't do what he did. A lot of niggas snitch and try to keep it covered up.
That nigga snitched. He snitched. And this nigga tested the gangster of all these niggas that tried to kill him.
They didn't do it.
This is what they wanted. See, these youngsters want smoke. That's all they want.
Nah, they want clout.
They want smoke.
And they'll accept the smoke if it come with it.
They want smoke, my nigga. You go out, it's always shootings at clubs. They want smoke. So they want to fire
don't go to those clubs.
Pistol.
Tekashi don't go to those clubs.
He used to.
He getting a real bag. He getting a real bag when he go to a club.
Well, now he is, but I'm saying when he fucking was shot at him, this nigga was in all the gangster slums.
Yeah, but
he had 50 bloods. He had 50 trade. What they call
bro.
Bloods with him, dog.
Whatever that shit
what
is.
What does that mean? The other gang, nigga, the other gang got 50 motherfuckers too.
Yeah,
them niggas dog. This
when
is
you
people
evened up, niggas calm down. Niggas calm down when you evened up.
The truth. But this is what niggas fail to realize and fail to say. These niggas was really involved in some gangster ass shit.
That's true.
Regardless of what if, ands, or buts about it, they shouldn't have brought that little ass nigga along when they knew he wasn't
gangster. That's true.
Well, they didn't bring him along. He brought them along. See, it's a difference. That nigga was a boss. You got to understand what Tekashi really did, bro. That nigga knows the internet. He really knows Instagram. He really knows how to put shit out on YouTube. Look at his YouTube description. When you see he's selling his own shit at his own store, it's not on iTunes. It's not on Spotify.
But that wasn't him
it's his own store. So you got to understand what he's doing. That nigga's an innovator. And he starts from trauma to innovate his sales, my nigga.
Shotty and Mel Matrix, you know where they put him at first? That song he put out, or they got real crunk, got him noticed. We got the name of it.
Gummo.
Yeah, Gummo. It was on World Star Hip Hop, nigga. What we always talk about. That's where that motherfucker blew him up at. They put money behind that nigga, man.
Well, see, I agree with both of y'all. This is how I see it. I agree with both of y'all. I see whatever the Trey 9, whatever that is, or not, excuse me, whatever the fuck. Whatever that shit is, they seen a young, impressionable nigga that wanted to be down with gang culture.
They knew he'd never be down.
Wait a minute, hold on. They saw that he had, and I ain't gonna say talent, because I ain't really heard nothing that I just go ape shit for. But I can say.
He sound like
but Bobby. I can't say the nigga got the.
Stay still.
Hold on, let me get to a different spot. I'm under the roof.
You should have stayed right there in that front. Nigga, that shit was so fast down.
Going on. Did you see that shit?
That shit was tight as fuck. I would have stayed right there. It was a nice visual.
Why you got that nigga in your background, dog?
Nice visual, bro. Nice ass
It
visual,
was
bro.
nice, but I can't talk how I want to, bro. I wanted, man, you was quiet as crunk in the bitch out of this motherfucker, bro.
Who's that,
I try
T-Pain?
to get.
Yeah, it's T-Pain. What I'm saying is,
Hey, T-Pain in this bitch.
This nigga stupid.
Elo, what kind of church did you go to? Because I know they baptized your ass in pork and bean juice.
Shit, nigga. You know, I went to the church where animals not allowed, so your ass couldn't come in. But we'll
Oh,
feed
that's
you.
fucked up. So I'm not allowed, nigga.
We'll feed your giraffe ass out the sunroof though. We got some good giraffe grass for you to eat. Get you the giraffe spit. Get you giraffe
All right,
spit.
dog.
Hold on, niggas. I'm almost at the spot. Hold on.
Little piggy
I
that
gotta make
could.
sure.
Little piggy that would. Giraffe
Alright,
that
can y'all
stole
hear
the
me?
beef for Christmas. Nigga, what giraffe you know fucking steal the turkey for Christmas and shit? Nigga, we had a giraffe come through our house and take the whole turkey. Everybody was mad at me because I knew who it was and I wouldn't snitch like 6ix9ine. I was just like, shit, man. Yeah, that was Gary Giraffe, man. My homie.
That's snitching right there.
I didn't tell them. I just
what
told
it
myself
is,
that.
when that man was crazy in the Bible and Jesus, they was all on that island and he had all the demons in him and Jesus put all those demons in them pigs and the pigs ran off the cliff.
That was squilling too.
Nigga, since you said that,
It was squilling.
I got a sound for your ass. Let me show your fat ass. Let me show you.
This nigga is stupid, man.
I don't even know what I did. Oh, okay, go here. Here we go, E.
Down, boy.
Here we go, E. Here, listen to this shit. This is all you, nigga. All your back. This is nigga. Yeah, you can hear this when you was born, nigga.
Is that little noise? Now we waiting a long ass time. So while we waiting for your pig sound, we're just gonna say the local giraffe at the zoo had triplets. Gary,
What?
Gary Jr. Necky, Gary Necky Jr. the third, Gary Necky Jr. the fourth. It was a great sight to see. He's the last species of his kind. The gangster giraffe with a fro. Nobody ever seen this specimen of creature. Never ever seen this creature ever. And to have babies, you know, this giraffe has a baboon booty. A baboon booty. You ever seen a baboon booty with a giraffe neck? It's a great sight to see.
My nigga
The
thick.
creation.
My nigga is thick. But
The creation of this world is
anyway, dog. So Akon did the song with Tekashi, and Nicki Minaj did Troll with Tekashi. So as you hear those two songs plus the one that he put out when he first got out,
I ain't heard it yet.
I heard him. The last three songs, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the nigga don't sound bad. He don't sound bad.
Well, as far as damn, I'm echoing bad. As far as the music industry, it reminded me of Stanley's studio when I couldn't get my 16 doubles right, Gary. And I kept on coming out of the studio, bro, why are you making the echo delay in my ear? Remember, bro? And everybody like, Elo, you tripping? And then when Stanley finally talked to us, he was like, yeah, it was an echo. You remember he told us that shit? You remember? Yeah. He was trying to get Barry to spend a lot of money on studio time. And he knew to put an echo on my voice to make me take an hour. That shit was so fucking funny.
Well, it was the latency. It was the latency. He had the latency fucked up.
Yeah, but he knew how to fix it.
And shit fucking up. All right, can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I can hear y'all now. But yeah, basically, dog.
So let's go on to Candace Owens, nigga.
Yeah, let's go to Candace Owens. Basically, what that is that black folks cooning for Trump, aka Candace Owens, how she talked down on George Floyd, saying he was a thug and all the other bullshit she said. I'm not going to elaborate on what she said.
Oh, yeah, she did.
And it really, what does, okay, this is my question. What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to accomplish when you put your own people down? And you know she married to a white boy.
Shit, Dave
Yeah,
Chappelle
she
said that
sure
bitch
is,
look
and
like
she
her
be.
pussy stank. Y'all seen the
Yeah,
Dave Chappelle new
yeah, I seen
episode
it
about that
today.
shit?
Yeah,
That
I
nigga
seen
say
it today.
she look like her pussy stank.
Yeah, I was laughing my ass off. He said he'd kick it on her pussy. He started kicking on her pussy.
Now hold on, bro.
And he said, you
Y'all
know what he
wrong in the
said?
bitch. I ain't gonna. Now they ain't
He
gonna do
said,
all that.
he's
Now
no, what he
they
said, he
ain't gonna
said,
do all that because
that
ain't
nigga
nobody.
say,
We ain't gonna do that now.
Dave Chappelle
She
said, you
messing
know
up.
what? I don't
Y'all
know if
good.
a pussy stink, but after I fuck, I'll let y'all know.
Yeah, nigga, that shit was so funny, dog. Dave Chappelle was so funny, dog. We were laughing at that shit. And look, everybody came to see him to laugh, to get over
He
the
was
pain, but
real.
he didn't. He was real, and he said in the cracks, I know this shit ain't even funny. He was I was laughing like that. It was real, bitch. You paid all that money to come see him talk about 8 minutes and 46 seconds.
On some
And
real shit.
hey, let me give a quick shout out to Bubba Wallace, NASCAR race driver, black NASCAR race driver that supports
Yes,
Black
sir.
Lives Matter, and he's the reason why they took down the Confederate flag on all race cars now. They're not allowed in any race car to have a Confederate flag.
Give that
Shouts out,
man
he was one of the people that
a
helped
round of
out.
applause, man.
Round of
Give that man a
applause,
round of applause.
straight up, man. Matter of fact, let's give him a moment of silence and a kneel down and a fist up. But that's what that is.
Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, man. Now, Elo,
Hey,
how much hog head cheese you had to pass out?
shit, a couple of giraffe pounds.
These niggas are good.
Had a couple of giraffe pounds of sausage.
Boy.
A couple pieces of bamboo
Nigga,
ass.
you know you agree with Candace Owens, nigga. You know you agree with that bitch. You might have hit that motherfucker up on her DM and told her, right on, sister.
Oh, well, me personally, I'm a type of dude that kind of been through all that shit in front of my kids, bro. Them hoes took me to jail several times in front of my kids while I was on bond. They done told me they'll shoot me if my kids weren't in the car. I done been roughed up by the police, but I don't have to still tell those stories because I'm 39, bro. So everybody that's in my age group, we've actually lived that shit.
That's real talk, though. I
We've actually seen
witnessed
it.
you go
Yeah.
through that bullshit.
We actually seen all this shit, bro. And I'm not even finna give the government or the prison system power to comment on the things that happen down there because we all know. My book though, my book coming soon, Lost in the Never Ending Chapter. But hey,
nobody want to know 100 ways how to fillet a hog.
Yeah, I mean, yes, they do. Everybody wants to know that. I'm a chef too. Thanks for adding
You
that
are
in
a
there.
chef. You are a
Elo.
chef.
And
I'm not gonna lie.
the
you
one
really
thing
do cook the best out of everybody I know.
And one thing that the chef world's missing, bro, we haven't discovered the arts and crafts of a giraffe. We haven't ate the giraffe neck yet, or just to cut off a piece of the giraffe ass cheek and see if we can make it like pulled pork. But that's the part we need and the part we missing. We need to start eating giraffes. We do.
You just saying pulled pork, so we used to.
Mm-hmm. Big piggy with giggy, piggy with giggy.
So basically, AC, do you like Candace Owens? Basically,
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I can tell you this what I know about Candace Owens. So I've watched her speak on a couple of occasions. And the thing about Candace Owens is she's very, very highly intelligent, but you can also tell that she's very, very she's manipulated, man, like a lot of us are and have been. So when I say that, I ain't passing no judgment on her because I think to a certain degree we've all been there, man. Because that's kind of the position that they put you in when you're coming up. Is that white is right?
We ain't been there. We ain't been in that position though.
Well,
we ain't been that way.
I don't think y'all heard me earlier because we got cut off. But Gary neck so long, bro. When this nigga drop food on his shirt, it fall like bird shit. So just get that glimpse in y'all mind. Anyway, my bad. Candace Owens, I really never known the bitch until this moment. These are these people's starlights, bro. These people are known by some people, but when they start commenting on this black shit, they become famous within their white racist ass company, nigga. Fox 4, CBS, Fox 4, because I fucking Mansa Musa. I'm Mansa Musa.
You not Mansa
Nigga,
Musa.
big nose, nigga. I am
Boy.
Mansa Musa, nigga.
You
I'm Mansa
Idi
Musa.
Amin, nigga. You got the Idi Amin nose, nigga.
I got
the
Idi
Uganda.
Amin.
You got the Uganda
I got
nose.
look. You right because Mansa Musa he loved everybody. Idi Amin did not. Idi
You a
Amin
motherfucking lie. You a motherfucking lie. You don't know nothing about Idi Amin. Don't say that shit. You don't know nothing about Idi Amin, nigga.
Idi Amin was a general, and he worked.
Man, you don't know Idi Amin. Trust me on that.
All right, you gonna let me finish? That nigga was a general, and he worked for the UN so he can gain power and he can learn how to watch. Because the white people killed his village. He's seen what they did.
They didn't kill his motherfucking village.
When he was little, he saw the goddamn soldiers fucking ravage his fucking village. He got in the UN. The people was like, "Oh yeah, you went to the UN." When he got out the UN, he got power and started his own militia. I know about Idi Amin, my nigga.
It wasn't no militia. He was the president of Uganda.
Yeah, after he started his militia
of Uganda. That nigga had it all. He had
that was before.
He had the British news stations coming to Uganda to interview him.
But look, he wasn't born with it.
He was waging war on the Britain people.
He wasn't born with it, bro.
Idi Amin is a different breed, bro. The nigga was 6'6".
I'm saying he fought for it. He fought for it. This nigga didn't fucking was born and given that shit. That nigga went to the UN and fought.
And he was in the British Army. He was in the British Army.
That's the UN, United Nations, my nigga. That's what that British don't have an army. They don't have no army.
Yes, they do.
They have United Nations, kinfolk. They don't have no army.
That's why I call you Miss Piggy. That's why I call you Miss Piggy.
I know,
you be on some piggy, bacon with the Ryan shit.
You was the reason why Jeffrey the giraffe from Toys R Us lost his job. You took his position. Got this nigga at the unemployment line. You know, ain't nobody gonna hire his giraffe ass. Your ass up there at Toys R Us selling all the kids the toys and shit. God damn.
Shit, chilling on, how you doing? Shit, that's all you can do.
What? Hey, city booty soft right now,
hey, it's right in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga is live where I need to be at. Goddamn, where you at? Because when I go outside, it's the goddamn East Hood in Lancaster looking ass shit.
Somebody gonna smack A City on booty right now. Watch. You gonna hear it too.
Smack it! Slap it! Like Key and Peele. Slap it!
How soft can it be?
Slap it!
You get in trouble. I said, man, let me get my ass back in it. Man, they out there, man.
Boy.
Slap it!
And all kinds, too. All kinds of flavors.
Man, look here, man. I'm trying to find.
I can get something on the way out, but I sure can't get it now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. It's in the phone. Elo. Last subject. Should African Americans buy land to start their own state? Off in West Texas and East New Mexico. What you think about that? If we buy West Texas and East New Mexico, do you think black folks should start a state right there? What you think?
Nah, cause that's too many races.
Hey man, make sure you edit that last part out. I said, my bad.
That's two races. Nobody can hear you. I was saying slap ass over it.
No, we good.
Nigga, that shit's racist, bro. Why the fuck would you go start a state in a racist community, dog?
How's that racist? Nobody lives in West Texas. Nobody lives in East New Mexico. How's that racist?
I'm gonna give you two words.
Wait a minute. What's racist?
Texas Lone Star.
Okay, hold on, Elo. Let me re-say
it.
Cause you cool. So hold up. It says
you want talking about living in West Texas and New Mexico with the white people. Who looks like you like a Kanye West move to me? You finna go move in the what the fuck? I'm gonna go step on these goddamn Cowboys, dog. What the fuck? What the fuck? You wanna stay out there in the white boys so you can just point guns at white boys all day? That's all you gonna be doing? You gonna be telling them crackers to get off your land? That's all you gonna be doing all day. You gonna have to be out there sweating and shit.
It's hot. It's hot everywhere we at.
No, you're gonna be outside. You're gonna be outside protecting them crackers, protecting your family.
I mean, the thing is, though, the thing about country folks, man. I mean, The
I
thing
love the
about them
country.
is,
I love
though,
the country. I can't be nowhere
as
but the
long
country.
as you on your side of where you supposed to be, so we got our own land out there. They not really gonna be messing with you if you building your own. They don't really. They
Man, we
really
got
don't be.
snipers on your
That ain't
ass.
true,
You
bro.
better not
They
cross
That
the
don't
don't get
even
line.
down
matter.
like that,
That don't
bro.
even matter. Them niggas own the water
I
reservation
put it to you
tanks.
like
Ain't no
I
water.
put it.
Ain't no water reservations in
Yes,
West
it
Texas.
is.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
not. It's
is. They
dry.
got water.
It's
They
dry.
got.
They don't have no
They
electricity.
do, bro.
They don't have
They
no
have
water.
it.
They don't have no satellite.
I
That's a
was
perfect place for us
locked
to
up.
buy.
I told you last time I was locked up out there. They
Nigga,
have
that's
all that
over
shit. You gotta
8,000
tap in.
acres of land we can
You
buy.
gotta tap into it. They got it. They got it. You gotta run lines to it. They got it, bro. Trust me.
Bro, you know, have y'all ever heard of the dude named Moses that's from Texas? The black dude that created the water machine that
Oh my
that
man.
extracts water out of the humidity, and the machine actually pours water out. It pulls water out of the humidity, out of the air. His name is Moses. Type in Moses water machine. Type in Moses water machine on YouTube, and you'll see what I'm talking about, bro. This dude has made a machine. It costs about $250,000, but that motherfucker makes water out of the humidity, and he uses solar panels for one part of a power. He uses a generator as another part of the power, and he uses regular electricity. So he has 3 different ways to give you power to energize this machine. What was that question you had, Elo?
Oh yeah, they were talking about Trump has said in his statement, when the looting starts, the shooting starts. So I was just saying that the newscaster asked that nigga, did he know where it came from? And that nigga was talking about, yeah, it came from Philadelphia in 1968 when one of these, mayors that he admired said some shit about it means 2 different things about, yeah, whenever they start looting, they start shooting. And then whenever looting starts, the police start shooting. That's the typical name of it. And it came from back in the Oklahoma days when we had our first black city, with our first black president, and then all our black businesses, Black Wall Street. Thank you, my nigga. And these Black Wall Street, and these niggas motherfucking bombed that shit, and the goddamn the damn sergeant.
Nigga, they shot up daycares, they shot up churches, they shot up hospitals, they dropped grenades out of planes.
Yeah, and the captain told everybody, and everybody did when the looting starts, the shooting starts. That's where that shit came from. If I misquoted, I misquoted, but I know it came from a slavery racism day, and that nigga said that shit, bro.
Yeah, he did say that, bro. You're right about that, bro. I mean, I never felt comfortable in America. Not one day in my motherfucking life have I
Me
felt
neither.
comfortable in this motherfucker.
Me neither.
I've always felt like if I see a cop, nigga, and I'm driving, I get paranoid, dog. I'll be like, this bitch looking at me. You know what I'm saying? I done pulled up to a light and had cops pull up next to me, and they were staring at me like a motherfucker, dog. And when they see me turn and look at them, they turn their head. So I've had my experiences, bro. I had my experiences like a motherfucker. Nigga, when I was a youngster, nigga, I was 16 years old, I got kicked in the stomach by Officer Robinson out there in Cedar Hill at the time. And he was a white dude mixed with black. He was a mixed motherfucker. And he was really trying to make it seem like I was the leader of the gang out there.
He was an Oreo cookie.
He was an Oreo cookie, dog.
Oreo cookie. Yeah. Oreo motherfucking cookie.
And that bitch was always harassing me. I come home from school, that bitch would pull up right behind me and pull me over in my own driveway. Make me lay down on the ground in front of all my friends getting off the bus at school.
Boy. If I made it to my house, boy, I'd run in the house on them hoes back then. Boy.
Yeah. But, yeah, man, shit's fucked up. Shit's fucked up. You know, Elo fat ass walk off. He asked the question, then walk off. I guess he had to go have him he had to go to the girls' room.
But the thing about it is this, bro. I'm gonna tell you something crazy. Most of my encounters with the law, the worst one I ever had was with somebody that was black. That's the crazy part.
Black law?
Yeah, the worst one I had was a black officer. Sometimes, if they and I was in a white area at the time.
Okay, there you go. You answer your question.
Yeah, I was in the white area at the time. So at the time I got pulled over, I wasn't on that side. I was in like deep in Arlington somewhere, and I ain't talking about like Arlington like Park Road or nothing shit like that. I'm talking about Arlington like
Hey Avenue. Goddamn.
Yeah, the ritzy shit.
Yeah.
So he just went on. I'm gonna put in
bullshit.
one about him. He did too much. But see, in my mind though, now that I'm an adult, yeah, maybe the black dude did do too much. But what was the white officer's angle though? See what I'm saying? It could have been a reason why he wanted to do that. Now that I'm an adult, I mean, not to say that the black dude wasn't wrong, but it's always an angle with them most of the time. Because if it's a code,
it is. That's
wait
true.
a minute. If it's a code, right, and that black dude didn't kick my ass and then what is there to really tell on that nigga about? He didn't kick my ass. The nigga was just mean as fuck. That's just all it was, bro. So,
Well, either or, he either was trying to get him fired, or by him not telling, it saved his job. So you got to think on both times of the life. If he really was a good cop and he really was mad that he did you like that, because it's good cops out there, but they know they law. It's almost like if you go to work, you know you can lose your job and you lose your family and lose everything you work for. So it's a line between reality and what's wrong and right. Now, some people don't give a fuck. In their brain, it's either wrong or right, and they'll die for it. And to commend those people, praise Yahweh for those soldiers.
And that's few. And it's only a few people like that.
It's a few that'll die for this shit. The ones that went to go kill them cops after the military. The niggas went over there in them other countries and had to kill kids for American reasons. They done came over here and see what America doing to their people. They snap. And I'm gonna end it with this. And I want to know what y'all think about this shit. This shit. Let's be the first people to really touch this topic because nobody's touching on YouTube right now, but CNN and all the news networks flying. Donald Trump is throwing a rally on guess what?
In Oklahoma, in Tulsa, on Juneteenth.
On June motherfucking 10th.
I mean, he's sending what
like you said the other week, the messages.
Yeah, he's sending messages, bro.
I didn't agree with you, but now I'm really agreeing with you now. I take back what I said.
Let me tell you something, bro. Even before I didn't know and had the education I got now, just by watching YouTube videos, not that I'm a book reader or nothing. I mean, I'm just not going to front like I'm.
You look very fly and smart and professional today, though. You look very smart today.
But here's the thing. They always been sending the messages. You know how you be uncomfortable sometimes around racist white folks? And then they say something weird, and even the non-racist white folks look at them like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? They be looking, I mean, because they do shit. They throw out these whistles. They throw out these little whistles, these little hidden codes to let you know, man, they own. That's the thing, bro. And I just experienced that just now. That's the thing about black people. Like, we not fully engaged in the fact that it's okay to motherfucking have your own code of ethics per se.
Yep, you're
right. Between us. Every other race got it, but us. Matter of fact, it's so bad.
Africans got it. Haitians got it.
Everybody.
Say us, we have to be explained. That's the black American.
Right. I mean,
not an African American, not an African American at all. The United States black American.
If you want to really just take it further, dog.
There's only one black American, dog.
We're not just that, nigga. We actually are literally the builders of this country, bro. This country, technically, if you really just want to be direct, bro, it's ours, really. If you just want to be right. A lot of motherfuckers gonna be mad when I say that, but it was built off the back of motherfucking slaves, bro. It was built off the backs of slaves, dog. I said built off the backs, dog.
Flame always scoring, bro. And I be laughing and shit. It throw me off, dog. I couldn't hear nothing.
Man, we be y'all turn me on. Look, y'all turn me on, then I don't even know what to do after y'all motherfuckers turn me on, cause y'all niggas start climbing, dog.
Elo always joking, dog. Elo can barely be serious, bro. And that's it's hard. It's hard.
Blame it on me.
That's hard for me, dog. See,
you have to take your time and go through this bitch.
If I didn't know Elo, look, if I didn't know Elo, I wouldn't even score it, bro. I wouldn't even do it at all. I've been knowing this nigga since I was 14 years old.
But the thing about it is,
and we've been scoring since I'm 36, dog. I've been scoring on this nigga since I'm 14 years old.
So when your best friend is a younger esophagus, dog, I can't stop scoring. I mean, when that nigga trunk, his esophagus trunk. Don't eat peanuts, my nigga. That nigga eat steaks, dog. Y'all never seen the esophagus eat steaks,
oh man,
esophagus.
Metamorphosis.
What is
Metamorphosis,
the name of that?
esophagus.
Oh, that's a really. It's a woolly mammoth. So you basically
Snuffleupagus, Metamorphosis, Power Rangers.
Hey, City, your booty so soft.
this nigga here, man. Come on, man. Don't put that shit on that shit, man. Niggas gonna think we moist for real, nigga. You tripping now, boy.
Yeah,
and I already told you why my
this,
booty. Look, I already told you why my booty soft, boy. My shit is untapped and untouched, dog. But y'all niggas can't say that, dog. You don't know what. Y'all niggas the type. Y'all niggas is the type of niggas that go down the slide stomach first, dog. Y'all don't even want to put y'all want to put y'all ass in the air, dog.
So
want to do that.
So Gary, I think you brought the wrong shirt. You should have got a G-neck instead of a V-neck. Because the neck doesn't fit. The neck doesn't fit.
Hey, what about the P-neck? What about the P-neck? the pig neck.
You gotta have a picture for that one.
Boy.
If I had a farm right now, I'll go get a baby T-shirt and try to squeeze it on the pig. Dog, that shit would be fucking funny.
Y'all niggas.
Nigga pull that shirt over that pig neck.
Hold on, E. Let me help you out.
Oh God. That nigga like he's swimming in mud, making a play. Nigga.
Boy, pork chop time. That was pork chop time.
Oh, look, my kids think I'm lame, bro. The funniest commercial I ever seen in life was that pig on the Geico commercial when she had to pick the pig up and the mom was mad to the bitch because the pig be out the window saying, wee, wee, wee. That shit's the most motherfucking funny. That nigga put his hands out the window and say, wee. That shit was so hilarious to me, bro. My kids look at me like I was lame.
That was you, nigga. That was you. So basically,
why it was so funny.
Oh my shit, I can't see. All right, here we go. So basically, we done touched all the subjects, man. About Tekashi 6ix9ine, Black still cooning for Trump like Candace Owens, and should African Americans buy land and start our own state? And then you hit us up with what, Elon? What was the new question?
New question was Trump saying looting and shooting. And when it's looting starting, the shooting starts, and also him having a Trump rally on Juneteenth.
Oh,
Not only just him having a Trump rally.
How about this, though? Did y'all know that he was supposed to meet with the people that was a part of the police union out here in Dallas?
He already did.
No, look.
They didn't show up.
Look, exactly. No. They
didn't show up.
No, it wasn't that. He had a disclosed location and didn't let them know.
Oh, I don't know that part, but I know that everybody was there. All the black people in the goddamn Dallas City. They trying to cover up their own ass, Flame. They try to cover their own ass because the newscast said that they didn't even show up, dog. That nigga was at the city of Dallas. They knew where he was at because there were protesters out there. So they can't lie and say they don't know where the meeting was at when protesters were outside of the meeting the whole time with Trump go back to hell signs. Nigga, they had the whole black city district there. They had that black gay speaking ass goddamn surgeon general.
He didn't let the motherfuckers in.
That nigga let them come. They didn't want to come. They showed their KKK Texan Ranger ass motherfucking face. Like, nigga, we Texans. We don't give a fuck. We ain't reforming the police department. We ain't doing shit. We're going to shoot these. Y'all better be glad that we was shooting them niggas with rubber bullets and not real ones. That was their warning. The next one is gonna be real bullets, and it's gonna be a war out
Where
here
in Dallas?
Like hell yeah, nigga, like motherfucking Dave Chappelle said.
I don't know what you talking about, dog.
All I know is Dallas motherfuckers ain't playing. That's all I know.
No, I don't know what you talking about because them motherfuckers. I mean, it was a lot of females that I'm friends with on FB that was really out there deep in the protest. And them motherfuckers said a lot of them motherfuckers got let go and everything, dog. They wasn't doing shit, bro.
A lot of people got let go, but a lot of people got detained. And the only reason why a lot of people got let go is because the news started recording it. Because at first, when the news was recorded, they couldn't see what was going on. A lot of people went to jail. The niggas that got let free, see, this is what they don't tell you. If you protest, your ass better have a clean record, nigga. You better not have no warrants, no tickets. See, they don't tell niggas that shit. Niggas go out there with the team.
It was a lot of faggots. It was a lot of faggots out there protesting.
And wait a minute, hold on. And the whole thing about that whole LGBT community, I ain't gonna say that word Flame said, but I feel him though. But the LGBT, because I'm scared to say that word, nigga.
As a faggot. A faggot.
So the LGBT community, though, they try to always kind of piggyback and latch themselves on to what see LGBT issues and black people issues is not the same. Somehow they all get combined. Asian racism, Mexican racism, all that shit's not the same. Right now, the main focus should be blacks. That's why it's cool when a black LGBT do stand up, but it's always a double standard. So it's like,
well, really? I look at it like really, to be honest, anybody just standing up right now is good.
Yeah, everybody is, bro. But
to be honest, dog, they should see the world. No, because you gotta think, bro.
But you gotta be careful about that shit, bro.
Listen though, bro. What's the last thing you seen the whole world fighting for, though?
Well, we don't know what the
whole world.
Nothing.
Right, but here's the thing,
Yahweh,
though, too,
bro. This is Yahweh.
But the billionaires paid for this shit. The billionaires paid all these protesters. So if you say that the world is doing something, they being paid to do something.
Well, I ain't gonna even say that, but let me ask you a question, bro.
Setting fire to shit.
Nah, wait a minute, bro.
People out there that really care, bro. It's people out there that's really crying, my nigga.
Another budget.
It's people out there that's really crying. It's people out there that's really taking their kids out there, my nigga. See, we can't let all this news shit and all this other shit and Tifa and all this other shit distract the fact that it's really people out there that care, my nigga. It's people out there that are really sad, bro.
Wait a minute, hold on, bro.
Yes, they care, my nigga.
Do they care?
How the fuck they care after all this time on Earth?
Bro. This is what I see.
For a long time.
I see fear,
bro.
I see fear. I'm gonna tell you the things I see, bro.
Hell yeah,
I see different. I see fear. Hold on. I see fear. Yep. And I also see a COVID-19 pandemic where motherfuckers ain't been able to get out and move around and shit and act a nut. You got to realize, man. Yeah, that shit you didn't even make no sense. That didn't make no sense, bro.
It really did.
Day, bro,
yes, it did. It made a lot of sense because you were talking about, bro. You just said a good topic. At the end of the day,
bro, if you knew how many other races was talking about, well, what about all of a sudden now? What about Asian race? What about the Indians? What about Hispanics? Everybody trying
They're not getting fucked up. They're not getting fucked up.
But why would you worry about that? Why would you worry about that?
I mean,
why
it's
would
not
you
about
care about that?
I'm gonna
why
tell
would
you
you care about the fact? And that's the demise. That's the deceit to worry about the other shit.
Hold your hog down.
I can tell you why I worry about it, because at the end of the day, if these motherfuckers break and start giving out shit that we can actually use, they're going to group all these other groups in with us. Now, niggas need something for themselves, not minority, just black Americans.
Happen, bro. But
I agree.
If that was going to happen, it would have happened years ago. It would have happened years ago. That ain't going to happen.
Man, I hate when they be grouping up. Now
they have to.
Now, hold on.
The only reason why slavery got abolished because white people started.
Why do they have to? Why do they have to? Why do the ancestors of the people that built this country have to do anything that revolves around helping everybody else? Don't nobody give a fuck about us.
Because they separated.
Who give a fuck about us? Be real.
You gotta understand, bro. You gotta understand they separated.
No, you don't understand.
They
Nigga,
divided us. They divided us. They divided us. They split up Africans. They split up Haitians. They split up Black Americans. They split up Black Europeans.
I don't give a fuck.
They split up Black Chinese.
Look,
yes, they did.
They divided us.
That's why.
They divided us from the lower class.
I don't give a fuck. If they divided us, guess what? They divided us in a successful. But now here's
so now
hold on. Let's break. Hold on. Let me finish. Let's break down the division, though. Let's break down the division. Okay, so they divided us. Everybody else that's divided within each individual groups, they take care of each other. We don't take care of each other. We actually fuck over each other, and then we come up with excuses why they don't take care of us. Fuck that shit.
That's the divided nation, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
You gotta understand. You gotta understand, bro.
Hold on.
The niggas that's in power to put in other black people.
All right.
Are divided from us. They're the Haitians, the Jamaicans, the Africans.
They're not divided from us.
They're not divided from us, dog.
They're
not divided from us.
They're divided very
much. They don't want no parts of us. They don't want no parts of us either, bro.
That ain't true, bro. That ain't true. I met a lot of them.
That's 100% true.
I done moved a lot of them. I done met a lot of them. They're not like that, bro. They're not like that, bro.
No,
Haitians, Jamaicans, everybody on the Caribbean is fuck with the black folks. Straight up.
All right, I'm gonna put it to you like this, nigga. I don't know about Candace Owens, but there's another lady out there that's just like Candace Owens. Her name is Kamala Harris.
Boy,
She
we
got
see.
motherfucking Jamaican or Caribbean background. See, all niggas with Caribbean and backgrounds and shit like that, they don't feel the same way because they actually have culture. So they look down on us too, bro. Don't get that shit
But you
twisted.
can't talk in the whole group, bro. It ain't like that for everybody,
I
bro.
don't give a fuck, nigga.
It ain't like
I
that.
don't give- I
I
don't
met
give a
people
fuck.
of every kind that's fucked up, and I met
I'm
people
not
of every
saying
kind
that,
that's
bro.
good.
I'm not saying
I met
that,
people of every
bro.
kind
What
that's
I'm
good.
saying is, okay, I put it to you like this, nigga. I know an African nigga, and we all know our history with Africans, bro.
Well,
This
your ear look
African
like
dude-
a
hold
your ear
on.
look like a pussy lymphoria.
But look, the African nigga that I deal with at my job, bro, he will tell you all the different countries in Africa, they look down on American blacks, but we've always known that.
True, because they
Hold
jealous.
on, let me finish.
They
Bro.
jealous. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Wait up. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. It ain't even jealousy, bro. It's the fact that they have culture and we don't, if they don't understand. But here's the thing.
How we
Now
don't
that
have
he's-
culture? We got
Hold
all the
on.
goddamn culture.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
they
give
got
you-
our t-shirts
hold on,
on
bro.
in
Can I finish,
Africa.
bro?
They got our
Can I
t-shirts on.
please finish, bro? So when I talk to this nigga, this is what I get from him. He be saying all the time, every time I talk to him, he say, damn. He say, I understand why my brother's over here on the street corner now. I understand why my brother's over here doing this and doing that. He say, yeah, some of my African brothers, they don't get it, but I've been here long enough. This nigga going on his 70th birthday in a minute. He's saying, I've been here long enough to understand now why niggas act the way they act, basically is what he be telling me. He was like, and I feel sorry for him. He said, because they don't have no allies, not even us, nigga. We don't have no allies. This is a
No,
grown
we
ass
don't.
African
We
nigga.
don't. But he
We
too
don't
old
have
to
no
make a
allies,
difference.
dog. I never
he's
again will I
70.
get that shit twisted, bro.
He's 70,
No.
bro. He done already.
Bro,
He done already
have
handed on.
and then all that. I mean, no offense, bro, but all that black and brown shit, that shit ain't real, dog. Mexicans, Hispanics, even
They don't give a
Dominicans,
fuck. They don't give a fuck.
even Puerto Ricans, Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, they look just like us. They don't care about no.
And they
Nobody
don't
care
give a
about
fuck.
the African.
Nobody give a
Bro,
fuck about
I
the
don't
Nobody
black
care
give a
man
about
in
the
fuck.
America.
black American. The black man in America.
Bro. That's it. But
Nobody
here's
And
the
cares
thing,
about
but we give a fuck about everybody
We
else.
give everybody
Hey,
all
boom,
their
that's
problems.
it right there, bro. That's my point, bro.
What we
So
gonna
I
do
don't-
about it then?
We
I mean, I don't know.
should stop giving a fuck and we should
do
see
our
how we
shit.
really are.
Nigga, we
If
should
we can treat it, look.
we should do
If
what's
we can
up
treat each other
quarantine
like
go
shit,
fail, nigga.
why the fuck we can't treat everybody else like
on the
shit?
same,
Let's
right,
do our
you right
goddamn
on the same
pack.
play.
Let's do our wolf
You
pack
right on the
then,
same
nigga.
play, bro.
Let's do our wolf
That's it,
pack
bro.
then, nigga.
At
Big
the
pack.
end of the day,
Big pack.
at the end of
Let's
the
do
day,
our wolf.
and now,
Let's
no,
do our
don't
wolf,
get
giraffe,
hold
pig,
on, let me finish,
and
bro.
bamboo ass.
Don't get it twisted, bro. I don't know what the implications are biblically and how God see it
Sugar
because I really
cookie.
don't get it. But I just don't
Ooh,
get it.
shit.
Hey, city is sugar cookie.
Oh God.
Oh man,
Damn.
I'm sugar cookie, man.
Oh man. You
I'm
might
sugar
have
cookie.
you might have to get you some giraffe ass and straight that out. Huh?
Nah, man, I ain't no sugar cookie, but yeah. I hear it, man. I'm gonna get him later on, man. You just keep on, motherfucking. You just keep laying on your stomach, Flame. You'll be all right. Just keep on laying on that stomach.
Giraffe ass in the air. Giraffe ass in the air. So much giraffe